Anybody read books in here? I was talking to my friend, and my friend, like, first of all, he doesn't read. I'm sorry, but you can't say I read a book when you listen to it, all right? I'm just gonna put that out there. We were running through this series, and it was like, each book was, like 800 pages. It was like a fantasy novel, and he's like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm on, normal. It's been a week. I'm like, oh, I'm on chapter 7 or whatever, like 45, 50 pages in. I'm like, where are you at? He's like, I'm on book 3. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're on book 3? I'm like, wait, this doesn't make sense. I'm doing the same thing as you do. And you know what he said to me? He goes, oh, I read on 2x speed. This is Winning the War in Your Mind by Craig Groeschel. Highly recommend this book, by the way. This is his book. This is on 1x. This is normal.
His love endures forever. Blue vans, man. Blue vans freak me out.
Me too. And so it's like, you're just having a convo with Craig Groeschel. I'm just like,
run for my life.
And then all of a sudden I tried 1.5, and 1.5 sounds very fast, but then after 15 seconds you start to get the hang of it.
We pulled into our driveway, and a blue van screeched in right behind us like a scene from an action movie. A very angry guy got out of the van screaming. He's trying to gather a combination of 4-letter words that would make a drunk fraternity boy blush. The man came running toward our car, nostrils flared, eyes wide, fists clenched, and lunged for my dad.
Right, so you start getting used to it. And so I started listening on 1.5x all the time. I'm listening on 1.5x. Now here's the crazy thing. If I were to go back to 1x right now, which is a normal speed, you know how it sounds?
Drove a blue van. She warned me. If you ever see a blue van, run inside, lock the doors, and if you have to, call the police.
It's like, Craig, why are you talking in slow motion? Like, hurry up. Like, what are we doing? I can never listen on 1x speed anymore because it drives me crazy. And you know what's wild is that's a normal pace. That's what's normal. But what happens is I got used to 1.5x. And so what was normal seemed really, really, really slow. Here's what happens in life. It's not that God's timing is so slow. It's you have lived, and we have lived in a culture where we have gotten used to a pace that is way too fast to how we were created. And so normal feels slow. Good things take time to build, but what happens is we're surrounded by the pace of our culture and the pace of our world. And so we think that everything in our life is going so slow, when in reality, it's normal. We have just gotten used to the wrong pace in our life.